Okay, I'm doing this spell again. I have done it in the past, but because I've got a lot more subscribers at the moment, I thought I would do it again. It's a simple little effective binding, just involving some yarn and two red tapers. Uh, if you don't have yarn, you could use thread. This is going to burn quite well, uh, and thread will not burn as crazy as this stuff. So you may be safer using thread because sometimes these things can be a fire hazard. Uh, so it's not magic. We're tying knots. So I like to start at the bottom and work my way to the top. And I've put the female's name, the client, on one candle, and the guy's name that she wants to get back with on the other candle. And I've put in like little sigils pertaining to love, the Venus sign, and just bits and pieces. Go with whatever feels right to you. So, the Venus sign is a good one. Little hearts, things like that. So what I'm going to do is try my best to get maybe 7 knots, 5 or 7 knots. I'm not sure. But again, I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. While others may vary. So I basically tied one knot. I'm going to tie a knot and say, with this knot, they are reconciled. Okay. And then what you do is you just bring your yarn around the back. It can be fiddly. And at the end, I will roll some oils and some sugar and a little tiny bit of honey, only a tiny bit of honey, because honey, in my opinion, makes the candles not burn as well. So I only use a tiny bit of honey, and whatever oils you've got, use them. Okay, so we're going again. With this knot, our love is renewed. Okay, and just round the back. Crisscross over. It's really, really simple. A lot of people, you see, have been asking me for basic little spells that they can do. With this knot, we are emotionally, physically, and spiritually at one together. Okay? You can make up your own what you need to say on each knot. You don't have to go with what I say. Sorry, I'm saying we, but that's if you're doing it. You know what I mean. I'm doing it for a client, so I'll say it different in a different way. I'll say it, the client, but I'm just saying it as if I'll be doing this for the client. Just 1 second. With this knot, our love is secure. We only have eyes for each other. Okay. With this knot, past hurts are in the past. Okay. With this knot, we are committed to each other completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. So I got 7. I got 7 knots on that. I think my yarn is too long, and that's why I'm having difficulty. We're nearly there. Okay, the last one. With this knot, our future is perfect. Our love. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate. Our future is perfect. Our love is secure. Our bond is unbreakable. And that is the last knot. And I will tie that in another 2 knots. So that makes it 3. Okay, I just clip that with scissors or whatever you've got. Okay, so I only have this little candle holder. It's not a candle holder, it's a plate. Talking out of my rear end tonight. Let me just place this here. I'm just going to lightly put a little bit of syrup. Actually, I do fine. Actually, I'm going to open a new one. Oh, why do they have all these awkward... There we go. I'm just going to use a wipe for this because it's going to get really sticky. So I'm just putting a tiny amount of... You could use your... Obviously, you can use your fingers. It's just it gets really sticky. And I don't want to overdo it because the candles won't burn. And be careful of anything with alcohol. Where are we? I'm just going to put a little bit of Mend Broken Heart on both those candles. I'm going to just swipe from the bottom up. Communication. If you don't have these oils, use sugar and a little bit of syrup or honey. That is all you need. You don't have to go to town with. That's an attraction oil. That's a little bit of love powder. 1 second, please. Reconciliation. Okay. I could probably get away with that. There's an increased attraction oil I have. I'm trying to find it. There we go. Now, you don't have to put the photographs, but I like to put the photographs underneath the plates. You could stick them together with honey, and I will be putting the candles like so and just burning them down. Just 1 second. I'm going to see if I can get them to stick. Just 1 moment. Okay, so that is the candles. You're going to have to sit with these candles because there's no candle holder. You could put them in candle holders, but to be honest with you, I like to see how they burn down together. I like to see at the very end what sort of a shape it makes. I like to monitor how they're burning. Obviously, when they hit the yarn, they're going to go crazy. There's going to be a high flame and stuff. But I put some rose petals and some sugar in at the bottom, and I did put a little bit of sugar just over the candles there. So there we go. She is on the left and he is on the right. So I'm going to monitor what way they burn. Yeah, it's a simple little effective spell. You don't need anything fancy. You just need 2 tapers and some string, yarn, thread, whatever you've got, and some sugar and maybe a bit of honey. You don't even need that. And it's a binding, and you make your wishes all down, as you're knotting the candles together. So it's effective and it's simple, and And if any of you try it, do let me know how things go. Sorry about the glare. So thehouseofmagick@gmail.com, and I will do my best to get in touch with everyone as soon as possible. For the client that I'm doing this for, I will get back to you with regards to how things went with this working. And she also asked me to burn a little candle for her work situation. So it was just a simple little candle. Again, I'll try my best to come on with that. It's just time is very limited, but I'll do my best, because I'm sure there's some of you that are in that same predicament. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to burn this candle down to at least the first knot, and then I'll extinguish it, and then the next night I'll burn it down another knot. So this will last for roughly 7 days. If I sit longer for it, with it, so be it. But I'm going to try and normally, in all honesty, these candles will burn down a lot quicker than that. But you could do it notch by notch each night. But tonight I will sit to this notch, and I'm just going to focus on the issue and send out a few statements of intent, etc., to the target. But what I was going to say is, you don't have to wait to each notch. I do that. That's just the way I work things. But you don't have to. Some of those notches there's not much room between them. So, but tonight I'll hit the first notch, and then I'll just snuff them out. I don't blow them out. I just snuff them with my fingers. I've got asbestos fingers after all these years of candles snuffing. But anyway, let me see. But you could just burn a little bit each night. You don't have to wait till it hits the yarn. That's just the way I do things. Make sure they're really secure, and make sure they're, you're close by. Never, ever, ever leave them unattended. So, houseofmagick@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all the subscribers, the new ones. Also, the ones that have been with me from the start. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I really do. And I will be doing a go live. I keep saying this, and I'm starting to sound like a crack record. I will do it very, very soon. I've got things 3/4 of the way ready. I was just trying to make a bit more room, and somewhere that I can sit comfortably, because it's a bit of a squeeze in here at times. And I'll just come on as a test very soon, and we can see how it goes. And if it goes well, I'll make it a regular occurrence. So I hope you all want that. We can always see, so I can roll it out and see how it goes. So anyway, thanks a lot, and have a great evening.